Hello folks, and welcome back to SnowRunner, the Self-Imposed Hardcore Mode. And I forgot to turn my laptop down. Alright, so we left off, we were going to do the rock slide, and we needed one service spare part, which is located on the other side of this building on a trailer, and we needed one metal beam. So I backed in here and I am ready to go ahead and load that up. So go nice and easy. I think I should have went up a little higher on the crane. I think that will be okay. And we will pack the cargo down and restore our crane, and we are ready to rock and roll. And see if we can detach our trailer. Nope, too far away. Should get it. There we go. And on this trailer we also have concrete blocks, or concrete bricks, that I'm going to take back to the garage, because there are missions that require bricks, and most of the time it requires 2 bricks. I have 1 brick at the garage already, so this will make the second one. Oops, sorry about your son. So I am very close to driver rating of 4, which I need that in order to get the fuel tanker add-on, so that I can bring a fuel tanker over here and refuel my vehicles when I'm over this way. I think I had like 970 points, and I needed something like 1200. Come on, you can do it. But what I'm going to have to start doing is knocking out these tasks and contracts, so I can get my driver rating up so that I can get better tires for this vehicle. Alright, so 180 more points and $1,600 more dollars. So let's get this monster turned around. And I get to go back for more metal. Because the next thing I'm going to do is open up the road on the other side of the... Oh, easy now. On the other side of the farm. And let's go ahead and track that one so that I can see what I need. Yep, following power lines. Track it. So I need 1 metal and 2 concrete blocks. I have 2 concrete blocks back at my garage. I just have to go back and load them. Before I can do that, I need to load the metal up here. This truck just suddenly got really squirrely. Okay, I'm going to detach my trailer. Go in here and get another metal. And what I'm going to do, I've got the nav star over there. And I am going to, as I get in here, I'm going to load up a steel one here. And then all the way out. What? Oh, I'm not blocking that. Okay. And let's go ahead and deploy our crane so it doesn't flip me over. Get it up higher this time. About right there should do. And drop my anchors, my landing legs. Go into crane mode. Spin it around again. And we're ready to go. So what I'm going to do, actually, let me bring those back in. I'm going to put this load of steel on that trailer so that it can be hauled back. Yep, no you don't. And then activate the crane. Put it back here. That way I can take it back to the garage. And about right there should do. But if I take this steel back and I pick up another one, then if I need a steel someplace, I don't have to come all the way back here. Unpack the cargo, activate the anchors. Should clear it with no problem. And wait for the swinging to get right. And set it down. Alright, I'll go get me another load. And then we'll be out of here. Down to 20 gallons, so that should be enough to finish this. And make it back to the garage. That's cargo management. And make sure it dropped it for me. Yep. And deploy my crane. And we'll go back and drop our landing legs again. And I'll go a little bit higher on the crane. Pulling it in a little bit. So I don't want to risk tipping the truck over. And release it. Pack my cargo. Restore my crane. Parking brake off, and we are ready to roll. Actually, oh, nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, so I am ready to roll. So I get this truck back. 17 gallons of gas, it should be fine. And get this truck back, drop this trailer off. Or actually unload this trailer. Excuse me, load it with the concrete. and then bring it over and finish that mission. Or what I might do is drop this load off, take the Navstar over, drop that trailer off, and just pick up the trailer that has the 2 concrete on it, and then just bring it over. After they did update 5.0, you can actually hear the cargo clanging against each other. So you can hear the metal and the bricks. I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and drop this trailer off here. It's close enough. And then I'm going to take this truck on over, and then I'm going to do that. I'm going to get the Navstar, come over, drop its trailer off, and then just bring the trailer out that has the concrete on it. Easy. Because I believe, yeah, once it drops off its load, I can just take it up here and then come back around. So I don't have to turn that big trailer around. And that trailer, which was a trailer that I hated because it kept messing the camera up so bad, they fixed that in 5.0. So there's no issue with it anymore. So other than backing it up, I don't have a problem with that trailer. So let's get old Smokey here. We'll get it back and pick up the other trailer. I should not need to even top the gas off. And then we'll see if we can make it up to level 4. Yeah, if we could do custom graphics and lettering, this truck would have a name on the side of it that says Old Smoky. Had a guy the other day that where I live, there's a 2-lane road, and then it goes to 4-lane, and he was not satisfied with me driving the speed limit. He was in a jacked up Dodge diesel pickup truck, and the 4-lane only goes for about maybe 200 yards, and then it goes back down to 2-lane. So he was not satisfied with me. He was tailgating me, and we hit the 4-lane part of it, and he goes around me, and then he slows down when he has his exhaust next to my truck. I knew what he was going to do. So just about the time, well, probably a second and a half before he punched the gas to try to cover me in diesel smoke, I punched the gas on my S10, got around him. He had to fall back in line behind me, left a big old cloud behind me, behind him. And then for the next 3 miles, I promptly started doing 5 miles under the speed limit, just to piss him off. So if you're one of those people that like to do that, you're an ass. But I finally pulled off the road because my road came up. And then he took off blowing his horn and revving his motor and all that stuff. Just being a jerk. Got a little close on that, but that's okay. Nope, it's not what I wanted. So I'll come over here and pick this up, and it still should have at least 2 concrete on it. I'm not sure if it had 2 or 3. So it appears to have 2. Which is exactly what I need. Should be able to make that without getting stuck. And we're off to complete the mission. Bob is going to build something new. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, the driver of the vehicle is Bob, and he likes to build things and deliver stuff. So I've been seriously debating whether or not to continue with videos on YouTube. I really haven't got very many views, and according to the analytics, people view them for about 6 to 15 minutes for an hour video and then click off of it. And it takes a lot of work to do the videos, and I'm starting to get a little aggravated doing it. I don't mind the work, but the program that I've been using to edit the videos, once everything's edited and put the way I want it, which is very limited, and the stuff and the features that it has. But once I export it to a video that I can put on YouTube when it's completed, it takes about an hour and a half of processing. That's what the computer does on its own for an hour and a half till the video is ready. And of the last 10 videos that I did, or that I processed, 4 out of those 10, something went wrong with processing, and I had to start all over from scratch again and recut them, re-edit them, and process them again. So that's becoming a pain in the butt. So not really sure I want to continue with this. I may do it at some other point. What? Oh. Ah, you're not going to fool me again. Got to pack the cargo. There we go, and I've been promoted. So I'll continue to play the game, but I don't know if I'm going to do many more YouTube videos on it. Or do many more YouTube videos at all. I downloaded the OBS and tried using that and couldn't figure out how to use it. It kept telling me that it wanted to record the videos and that I needed to go through them to record it. And I tried looking at YouTube videos on how to use OBS, but most of the videos that I found pretty much treated you like you already knew most of that stuff anyway, which I don't. So for me, that's a bust. And I believe you need video capture cards on a computer. And I've got a little cheap laptop from Walmart, so I don't even think it has one of those. I don't know. Gonna do a little more research. But I have fun doing the videos. I have fun talking about them. Just don't have a lot of fun. It's that final processing thing. I even have fun making them. You know, cutting and editing and stuff like that. It's that whole hour and a half processing afterwards that's getting on my nerves. And sometimes it takes as much as 2.5 hours. So I think a lot of it's a product of my laptop not being able to process stuff very well. Because again, it is a cheap Walmart laptop, but you know, that's what I could afford. I had a much better laptop till it caught on fire. It was older, but it worked pretty good. Hey, a new record. So my video, or my computer just popped up to show me that my video was ready that's been processing, and it's only been 1 hour and 20 minutes. Alright, let's park you out of the way. Yeah, right there should be good. And we'll get you in the garage. And I'll go back and get the Fleet Star here in a moment. But before that, I need to go over to my Scout. Because I've been busy. So I took the Scout and I went over and I picked up this Chevy pickup over here. The one that was, let's pull that mission up. And it said drowned scout vehicle. So it was located here. And I just pulled out there and slowly drug it back. So let's go ahead and get that taken care of. Started first. And then I also went and got this truck. So this is the other drowned truck, and I'll show you where it was located. Very simple to get it out. Didn't have any issues. These two are very easy to get out. It's just slow getting out the pickup truck because it likes, you know, it's real boggy mud. But this one is not bad at all. So let's show you that one. That's the drowned highway truck, and it is located right here. And basically, all you have to do is drive over here. You can get out here with no problem whatsoever. Turn it around, accept the mission, hook up to it, and then just drag it right back the way you came. And it drags really easy. So I don't have any problems with that. Where are you going? And that's some extra points and some extra money. There is a time task back there. It's right here. And it is hungry workers. So this is a pretty good... Where's a food delivery? Yeah, food delivery. Okay, so this is a pretty good one to level up and to gain money, because you just come over here, you load up with 2 consumables on the back of a truck, you turn it around, you get it back in here, and you start it, You have 6 minutes to get it all the way over here. And the best route that I have found is to come down this road and then cut down here. And once you do that, you just cut through here, go across this, and come over here and deliver it. And I think my best time of doing that was like 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So for those of y'all that are recovering to the garage, you could actually do this mission, recover the vehicle to the garage, which is right there, and then just drive down here, load up again, and you can keep doing it over and over and over. And every time you get under 6 minutes, it's $3,700 and 340 points. And it's not that hard to do. I watched another guy on YouTube do it, and he was coming down this way and then coming through here and coming down, and was doing it in under 6 minutes, like 5 minutes 30 seconds. But my way is much quicker once you have a vehicle that's fully upgraded and can do it. I can do it in the Western Star when it's fully upgraded in, like I said, 4 minutes and 30 seconds, something like that. So very easy to do. And we will be doing that mission. But for me, I have to manually load everything and then drive my truck back to do the mission again. Because that's hardcore mode. And it's something that you can do if you're sitting around, and you can do it in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I mean, probably, it'll probably take me about 10 minutes to do it. To load up, to do it, to come back, to load up, and get ready to do it again. So that's some pretty good points and money for about 10 minutes. And let's get the Fleet Star back, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do next. And what I'll probably do when I do it is take another vehicle over there with the big crane on it, or maybe just a little crane, and just leave that vehicle there to do the loading. And then I'll take the crane off of this one, so I just have the flatbed, and it'll run a lot faster and a lot better and be more stable. But right now, this is what I've got. It's the best I've got. I don't think... I'm going to look at the Navstar when I get back. I don't think there's much you can do with it. I don't think you can put a crane on it. I need to check that out. I know you can put the low and the high saddles, but I'm not sure if I can put anything else on it. I don't remember. But I do know there is one mission that requires 2 bricks. So I am going to put this over here, and then eventually, whoa, easy, load that other brick onto that trailer. So I've gotten all the upgrades I can get on this map. So I will have to go to another map to get more upgrades at some point. So let's see what all frame add-ons I can do. I can do a loading crane, but that's it. I knew there was something else. So I can do a loading crane on this, but I can't put the low saddle or the high saddle or an actual bed on this, which kind of sucks. I don't know why you couldn't put a regular bed on it, but it is what it is. And now I should be able to come down here. I got 20,000 and add my fuel tank. So this truck is going to, matter of fact, I'm going to take it out now. Get it outside here. But it is going to the town so that I have fuel in town, but I don't have to pay for it. So I will drive it out there at another time. And let's go back to our garage and see what else we can get into. Alright, what other missions do I have? Husky forwarding, wet harvest. It's 2 bricks, 2 wooden planks, and 1 metal beam. So I have the 2 bricks, I have the metal beam, I just need the 2 wooden planks. And they need to be taken to the farm. So I believe that will be my next mission. But let's see for something that I can do really quick. This metal bin, that goes to Smithville. Power lines. I don't think any of these I can do. Yeah, that one's locked. That's Smithville also. Pipe dreams. Yeah, that one's going to be... Well, actually, it's not going to be one of the last ones I do. Not a drill. Can't do that. Lost container, which is, where is the lost container? It is up here at the warehouse, and all it is there's a container sitting down here. Once I accept it, the container will show up, and I guess I can do that one. What? Oh, that's the other one. And there's 5 of them now. No, this is different. So there's 5. So this is an update. Because it was you took these and you delivered them here. And there was 4 of them. You picked up 2, delivered it over here, and then I came back and I picked up these two and did the same thing. But now it's got 5 of them because this was a separate mission. This right here. You just pick it up and you deliver it over there and you were done. But now I've got to pick up all 5 of these and deliver them over here. Okay, so they have changed some of the missions. I don't know if that's a change from... No, wait a minute. Missing machinery. Okay, so they took out the one mission and they've just combined 2 missions into one. Okay, I can do that. Not right now, but didn't mean to click off that. So it's the same mission. Lost container was one mission here. Picked up the one thing and you took it over here. And missing machinery was these 4 over to here. Huh, it's weird. Are there missions missing? I'm going to have to study this more later on because I have a list of missions that I wrote down because I was consolidating missions so that I did not waste gas or waste time trying to get them done as quick as I could. So Riverside Repair is 2 vehicle spare parts. And I get those there and 2 wooden planks. And I take those to the boatman's house, which is right there. And you have to go behind the boatman's house, which is not an easy task. And not something I can do with a big trailer. So what I think I'll start doing is I'm going to start heading for the Kodiak. And get the Kodiak out of the mud. That will give me an extra truck. And I was wanting to see if I could do it with the crane. I have pulled it out with this truck with these tires on it, but the truck did not like doing it. I actually had to, I got this truck stuck. So I went a little too far down in there to hook up to the Kodiak, and had to bring the Chevy pickup out to pull this back a little bit. Did I get that mission? Yes, I did. And that's another mission I will do with this truck, but I have to wait till I get better tires on it, because if I try to take the road tires, this truck will get stuck. And it's a lost fuel tanker at the northern part of the map. So what I'll probably do in the YouTube video is just fast forward up until I get to where the Kodiak is at. Alright, so those of y'all on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the little bit of fast forward there. And what I'm going to do now is get it close without getting it too close. See if I can attach my winch. Yes. Last time I did this, I pulled forward and ended up pulling down in there and got stuck. Get up here to a little bit more solid ground. And then start using my winch. What I probably need to do is go to low gear, do my diff lock. And I know it's out of fuel, but it's also, it needs repairs. So now that I discovered it, I can jump into it. And we'll go ahead and change trucks just to verify. Yes, so tires are bad. It says 0 of 4 tires, but this actually has 6 tires. And it's got no fuel. The gas tank's bad, the engine's bad, running gear, suspension, everything's gone on it. And if I was recovering to the garage, I almost hit recover, then I would just recover it from here. But I can't do that, so I have to tow it back. Which will be fun. I do have a maintenance trailer that I could bring out here. And depending upon how hard this is to drag, which right now it's going to seem like it's going to be very hard. I may have to do that. But I still have another trick up my sleeve here. If I can just get over in the grass, I get a lot more traction over here. We'll try this again. Now there is a stump up here. Maybe a couple of them. Have to be careful about them because they are hidden. Right side's over in the grass. Give me traction. Yeah, I don't have a spare tire for this vehicle, and I don't believe one tire would help me out any. But once I get it up on the road, it'll be good. So I can drag it with bad tires on the road. It's just getting it up here. And doing it without tearing my diff lock up. So let's get back over in the mud. I like how you can see the tires are flat. And back a little bit, that way I can see the front end of the truck. Make sure it's following me. And with everything broken, splitting the fuel up from the Fleet Star into there is just wasteful because it immediately drains out. Plus the engine's not running. Transmission's out. Pretty much everything about this vehicle is bad right now. Now there's an achievement that you can get for towing a vehicle with a broken engine from one map to another, which I'm going to try to do that in this playthrough. What I'll do is take one of the bigger trucks, and I'll just keep going till I break the motor in one of the Scouts. And then once I've got the motor broken, like over here, then I can take a bigger truck and then just go to the gateway leading to the Smithville Dam, and then maybe tow it all the way to Island Lake, which means then I'd have to tow it back, or I could have, or there's maintenance trailers over there. I can use a maintenance trailer to fix it back up. So that's what I may do to get the achievement. But I believe I want to get the Western Star up and running first, get it fully upgraded. That way I can drag everything through the swamp, because the Western Star goes through that swamp like it's nothing. Come on, you can do it. Still have to deliver that big tanker. I'm good on fuel. I have no damage so far, which I will get damage now that I said that. I just have to be able to tow this over the rocks. And like I said, if I have an issue, I have a maintenance trailer down there. If I can't get it over these rocks, then I'll just bring the maintenance trailer up, fix the tires and suspension, and then I should be able to pull it over them. I won't fix it up all the way. The garage will do that for me. And I don't want to waste the repair points from that trailer. I don't want to use them unless I absolutely have to, because I may need them at some point. And it looks like I got over the big rocks. So these should be fairly easy. Yeah, you can keep trying to start it. Nothing is going to happen. So stay way over here. Come on. Yeah, front tire's not even moving. But I got you now. There's nothing you can do about it. So make sure I get it in the garage spot. And release winch, change truck, and you can see all the tires are flat. That's okay, because now they're good. And go back and get the Fleet Star and move it to the garage. So I could customize this a little bit. The problem with it is the all-wheel drive I can't get till I go to Alaska. So it's really not going to do me much good. But one thing I can do, I can put a cool paint job on it. So that's one of the graphic paints that you can get for the season pass. So I think that's pretty cool. I wish you could put these graphics on any vehicle, because I wouldn't mind these on this one. Alright, so I think that's about going to do me. So if you liked the video, leave a like. If you think I should keep going, let me know. I've only been doing this for a few months, and I know it takes a while to build up any kind of following, but I am trying. And if, like I said, if you think I should keep going and getting better, then let me know in the comments. So let me know what I did well, what I need to improve on. And if you didn't like it, let me know why you didn't like it. And I will see you in the next episode. So until then, have a good one.